So, okay.
I'm gonna be kind.
All right.
Oh, bitch, was that directed towards me?
No.
Bitch, I was on your shenanigans from last week.
You high.
And so am I.
Question.
Yeah, go ahead. Question.
Yeah, I got a question. I don't remember the question.
Okay, I got a question. Then you can hopefully it sparks your memory. What do you feel? How do you feel about gender roles in relationships? Like women playing the role of being a woman and men playing the role of being men.
I mean, I don't.
Like, do you even see gender roles in a relationship?
Yeah, but I also look for those. I look for the qualities of those gender roles in my woman. I like a woman that cooks and cleans and does that anyway. So I look for a woman that's what she does in her life, so it's not.
Doesn't seem like it's a job that she's doing for you.
Yeah, it's just what she do. Yeah. She likes to clean the house, so the house is clean. She likes to eat good, so she knows how to cook.
Okay.
Smart.
In a relationship, right?
I like that.
Are you a 50-50 type of person, or do you? How does your financial portion in your household take place?
Who paying the rent if I'm cooking again?
It's gonna be like 2 seconds.
I just want to get straight to the goddamn point. What I want to know.
I keep saying you about the money, baby.
I'm not all about a 50-50, but I'm definitely not about 100-0.
I mean, touche. But
are we doing 90-10?
Whatever works out for that relationship, but
hey.
I'm definitely not. That comes to another question. Like, what do y'all want, a man or do you want a wallet?
I mean, that's very true.
Careful. Careful.
That's keeping it real. I mean, how much?
I prefer a man with a wallet.
And that's the point.
Okay, so what about a wallet without a man?
Nah, I can't appreciate that.
I could technically.
I can't appreciate that.
Anybody can have money.
I think
That's
I could too. I mean,
I could technically.
That you could do what? Diamond?
Have the wallet without the.
What do you mean?
So, do y'all want relationships or not?
Of course.
I'm
That's
still
the
on
safe answer.
What the hell is happening?
So you want the safe answer for the world? Yes, I do.
You would want you could take just a wallet from
Bitch,
the
if I had my own personal wealth in my own bag, in my big ass bag, and I wouldn't be out here looking for no relationship. I'd be out here living life. So if you're gonna ask me if I can live life with somebody else's wallet without them, yes, I could.
So then
it.
I'm with that
love is not an important at all. Fuck love. Is that what
Are you asking me if I'm putting?
I
was just gonna say, are you asking me, does money come on top of love and priority? It does.
So listening to these two, what they make you think when you hear this coming from a woman's mouth?
Hopefully,
what's your thought process on that?
Women.
Do you shake? Do you do this? Do you do this like a?
We're not opposed to a relationship.
Like, what's the thought process?
Are you opposed to a relationship?
No, it's just got to be the right relationship. I'm not.
But
if you ask me which one I want over the other one at this point in time in my life,
you have to. Let me tell you about this podcast.
Yeah.
Jump in and stick to your guns. Don't let her over there. Cause she gonna do it.
I'm interested. Now it's like, I want to see, because really I wouldn't deal with it though. Like, so you haven't ever been with a man that gave you more than money could buy?
So she's saying that she would take it. I mean, she'll take the man if it comes with the package. But if the other portion, that wallet ain't there, she ain't taking the man. Yes?
That's what I heard.
That's what I heard from you.
So when I think about it, it's plenty of women out here who have sugar daddies. These ain't they niggas. These ain't they men. When they get with them, it's whatever. But they know that at the end of the day, it's about the wallet. It's too many of them. We know personal people who pretend to be in relationships. If I don't have to pretend to be with you and I can just get the wallet,
ain't nobody got the energy.
Now, when I'm ready for a relationship, once I feel like I'm financially secure within myself, then again,
time though, because you're not really feeling him.
It's just really hard. It's just really hard.
Bitch, that hasn't been the rule of the game since the beginning of time.
When you're used,
say it like that though. When y'all say
when you're used to
prostitution.
No.
Man, prostitution been around since the beginning of time, because that's
That's
money.
it sounds like a transaction to me.
But our relationship's not transactional.
But it's a one-sided transaction because a sugar daddy is a one-sided transaction. Because sugar daddies usually don't get anything out of it.
Yeah, well, they get what they pay for. They get what they pay for.
But that's not.
A real sugar daddy ain't getting shit. Real sugar daddy is like paying.
Yeah, but that sugar daddy has rules of which this girl is
don't
abide by.
have sugar daddies. They have tricks.
They do have tricks.
They're like they're like.
I mean, but dudes are making women as tricks too. So what would make it a problem for women doing it versus dudes doing it? Because dudes do it too.
I mean, if you find a duck, you find a duck.
I'm
not, you know.
Quacking,
I'm
quack.
If you get a duck, you got a duck. You know, milk it. To me, it's just like,
I just feel like
I'm
not opposed to it. So if something comes along and it feels good to me, I'm not gonna be like, oh well, I might. But most times I won't be like, oh, because you don't have the wallet I think that you should have, I'm not fucking with you. No, you know what I'm saying? Like that's not what I'm saying. But if I had to choose between the two and I didn't know either one of these people, or I'm going with just the wallet. If this person over here just give me their wallet. That's over simple shit like, hey, the only thing I need you to do is answer my phone calls, do this, do that, do this, and the third. Cool. I can do all that. Especially if you sending me a big wallet. If you sending me a good stack.
That's never gonna happen.
Yeah, let's talk about this date thing that you was we had a discussion about paying on the first date.
Okay. Yeah, when Cuz said a ridiculous number.
So
what's a ridiculous number?
I think he said what, 200.
Yeah,
like
he
says what was spent on the first date.
Is that a together ticket?
No, that was him. He spent 200
on a first date. He must have really wanted it. Yes,
because it's lightweight prostitution.
But no. I think that's being able to show whoever he's dating that he really wanted. $200, you better really want it. It's a lot of fucking money for a first date for me.
That's way too much money.
But if someone puts it out there for $200 on this date,
it depends on the caliber of person that you're talking to.
No. This is why these girls is offering $40 because y'all talking like this.
For some coochie.
Exactly. When you need to be
your grandma wouldn't give up no coochie in the back of the shed.
$400.
Making $500, making niggas pay light bills, rent, and all that. For you to be,
you're not gonna spend no $40.
$40 is enough. No, bitch, it's not.
No.
I'm not saying that too.
Wait, what on the?
I believe that it depends on the caliber of the person that you're talking to.
Yeah, that too. But I'm not offering lower. That's the only caliber that I'm dealing with.
Are you talking about the man who could take you to this one date for that cost him over $200?
Why not?
Are y'all high? I know.
It depends on the caliber. I'm not saying that we wouldn't go on a regular date because we have.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not talking about your past. I'm talking about your right now and your mind state right now. How do you feel about that? So are you telling me, Millie, this man is not a man, not being a man or not a man because, or it can't be the man for you because this date wasn't extravaganza?
What no.
Why'd you twist it like that?
I mean, because that's what I'm hearing.
What if he want to take you on a date somewhere and it's free?
Oh, I'm
down
with that. Those are the most fun.
I'm okay with a picnic. We're getting to know each other.
All y'all are okay with that, so why wouldn't that be your choice for the first date instead of $200?
But I don't know. I guess that's not a first thought.
I mean, it depends on what type of female.
Yeah, but in my mind, when you set up this date, did you take her to where you wanted her to go? Because if you did, then you opened up that gateway for her to walk in and be like, I can order what I want to.
If I told cousin about this when we was talking about dating. If I'm gonna take you on a date, I'm gonna ask you on a date. That means I'm gonna take you where I want to take you.
Yeah.
Yes.
But we don't get that.
That's gonna be somewhere free.
Wait, on purpose?
So this is the thing.
Fun.
It is fun, but
this
the
is
way
the thing.
the way that he said it, I want to clarify. I want to understand that this is always the thought process.
First date, yes.
And tell me why you think like that.
ROI.
What is ROI? I'm slow.
Return on investment.
Oh, I gotta go.
So then that challenges your thought of, is a relationship an investment or are you in it for love?
It's absolutely it's an investment on the man's part. It's an
because I knew it. because of the way I'm telling you, it is society, and in my brain on the opposite side, it has to be that way. It has to be that way because too many of us are thinking about, at the end of the day, we just said it. We're thinking about the benefit before we even go anything further than that.
Yeah, we will take the wallet without the man, but we
so
also have
as a man, I'm looking at that as I'm gonna make sure that you're looking for a man and not the wallet.
That's correct.
But see, that's what I like.
But
That's what I like about people though, because I come off like that, like about the money, and then they do something like that, and I'm like, oh, I really like him. He's cool. Different.
Exactly. So if I can fall for that, because what y'all don't realize is there is a lot of men who are okay with throwing a wallet at you.
That's men that lead with money, and those are the weakest ones.
Yeah, but you can't really say you got a relationship with that person because.
But at that point, when you ask me which one would I take, if you're gonna throw your wallet at me at the beginning, I don't really need you, but I know that you got the wallet.
Facts. I mean,
if you're gonna lead with that, then cool. But at the end of the day, it also makes me view these different men in a different way. So on a free date, that lets me know that you're thinking outside of the box. I'm okay with a think outside of the box because that lets me know that you, like me, have been in and out of this shit, and we see the game that's being played.
However, at the 5th or 6th date, and you've been on the free. Is your eyebrows raising, or are you still okay with this depending on the vibe that you guys are having?
So for me, it depends on, because if it made it to a 5th or 6th date, that means that he's got to be doing something right because I'm continuously going for free. Mm-hmm. So at some point, and it'll be on my time frame, I have to determine, okay, is this person playing on me? Because you gotta tell me something more than just
that's how you get that trauma. Because that trauma come back, you like, see, I done found it.
You could be dating a bum. You never know what the fuck you're dating. So at some point, it has to be shown.
That trauma y'all gotta deal with. Y'all not here to deal with y'all's trauma. Y'all don't deal with ours. Y'all don't want to hear about our exes. Y'all don't want to hear about baby mamas.
True.
And in some cases, y'all don't even want to hear about mama.
Touche to that.
I'm not that person. I want to hear about it all. I want to know who it is that I'm dating. I want to be able to get into every fucking conversation that we could possibly have.
No, I don't want to hear about it because
in those stories.
And I'm gonna tell you the reason why a lot of it I don't want to hear about, because at the end of the day, it's still one sided. And in most people, they're gonna make themselves seem like they did everything correctly, right? So at the end of the day,
but it also still let you know who you fucking with, because you'll be able. You ain't no damn fool.
Because in my mind, I'm not no damn fool to understand
the bullshit.
That you're telling me this, that at some point you had no fault. Now, if you sitting up here and you giving me the hardcore truth, and I be like, damn, you was fucked up in that situation, you be like, I know, I learned from that shit. Okay, I can understand it, but most people ain't doing that.
I know.
So then at that point, I already in my mind said, this nigga right here is a victim. I don't want a victim ass nigga.
I mean,
you better fucking know it. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
I feel the same way.
Yeah.
Again, it go back exactly to what Daddy said. If a nigga is always telling you a sad story, ditch that nigga.
Facts.
But that goes for the same for bitches. But most of us, we ain't telling you our sad shit anyway. Yeah, we say that shit for each other.
That's because of our masculinity that we have.
Is it?
It is.
Or is it because at some point you have to keep your peace?
No, it's because
everything ain't for everybody to motherfucking know.
That is correct.
And
but
you just push forward instead of just dwelling on it.
So the fuck I thought, you cried a fucking silence, bitch, and you continue to do what the fuck needs to be done.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you're in a relationship, you're supposed to come in on an empty slate anyway. So that's why I say we shouldn't have.
Because everything that happened before me, none of that's gonna matter. I can't hold you to that.
Yeah, but
that's how we get in and out of relationships, though, because of that.
Know and learn.
Because we're not healing. We're not healing.
But I can learn that through, because just because he was, what you don't understand is just because he was a person with somebody else don't mean that he's that same person with you.
I understand that.
So what is the purpose of me learning about the shit before, when at this point, if you really feeling me, you're gonna really change the person that you are with who you were with everybody else. And if you're not, and you coming to play games on me, then at the end of the day, you're gonna do the same shit. So regardless of what you tell me, I have to sit back and watch. So there's no point in me wasting my time asking about no bitches before, when I still gotta figure out who the fuck you are for me.
But I'm not stating that you're taking that information and making a decision or a judgment against that person.
Can you keep up?
We're keeping together. We're togetherness. We are.
But what is it
I want to know what type of life you live.
You're just nosy as fuck.
I want to know your whole background, your
I'm
forward,
with
your
Kee.
this. People do.
I'm with Kee. I
But
want to know
this
too.
is the thing.
I don't wanna know
People
that
do
bad.
lie. I would hope that whoever it is that I'm trying to get to, or we're trying to do whatever it is we're trying to do, that we're not being dishonest in anything that we're doing. I need to be able to date a man who's real with self. Simple as that.
Yeah, but so he has to go over his past.
He doesn't have to go over his past, but I want him to be able to speak to me about anything. Like, I don't want you to be feeling some type of way because you're talking about your ex or you're this or this, that, or whatever the case is, without knowing that I want to hear all about you.
No,
Yeah, y'all should have that deep relationship though. Y'all should have that friendship. That's why I say the best relationships start out as friendships.
Nah, man should say what's on his mind.
Yeah.
Like,
He-
he shouldn't be scared to say something to him.
I agree. Sure.
Like, I'm in my growth of, because I used to do things that wasn't manly, and I'm in my growth to where I won't even argue with a woman
man.
at all.
And
I
when
won't
you
be-
get that woman who
but
ain't
are
even
you
looking for an argument,
when you aren't
you know, you got
upset
real peace.
and
When
there's
she
an
gets up and be
issue
like,
in your relationship, are you communicating? Are you being able to address it with no problems?
That's the way you do.
You're
that's
not
the way
shutting
to do it.
down.
Shutting down or yelling. Like, I'm shutting down is cool. If we need to walk away and to cool heads
Regroup.
prevail, let's do that. But like yelling, I don't tolerate it all no more. At all. I hang up on you. I walk out. I'm out of here. You yell at me once.
I'm hanging up.
It's just how you.
I might block your bitch ass.
Nah, I ain't gonna do none of that. I'm gonna move around. I mean, if you're an adult, you're gonna see where you made the mistake once I stop talking. And if I'm
But
the
you
man
are
who won't
willing
be
to
around,
talk.
I'm willing to talk.
Okay.
But I'm not willing to fight for a word, argue, be yelled at, any of that.
Yeah. Touche.
Where's Daryl at? I need Daryl's perspective on this.
Ooh.
So
I'd be like, heck no.
Durham, I ain't playing. I don't play like I'm not playing at all. That's how I am now. I did all that. Like 35. I'm any relationship I'm going into. Why would I do that?
So you're currently single,
That's
right?
facts.
Yeah.
So when you are out and you're looking for a woman, what is it that you're actually looking for? What are you evaluating?
The question is he currently looking? Because like he said, he was working on himself.
Okay. If. Thanks.
I got it.
Appreciate you.
Right.
Anywho.
And right now, really, the main thing I look at is how much makeup she wear.
Wait, how much?
Makeup she wear.
Okay.
That's not your thing.
Okay.
Nah, it's not. I mean, it's cool a little bit, touches here and there, but it's like it gets.
So you want a pure natural.
He looking for them knee alone.
So in persona and in personality, how she moves, are you looking at, how this person moves,
I'm
this
looking
and
at how
that?
she dress. I'm looking at how she carries herself online. That's firstly right there. Really, is how she carries herself online. Because I don't even like.
So you feel like you can kind of tell a sense of person's persona by what their social life looks like.
What their social media looks like.
Yeah, look at me. I'm sorry.
I mean,
I told y'all that. I told y'all that social media will fuck you up.
yeah. I mean, if you look through a female's social media, and she
Yeah,
never had a
it'll
bad
tell
day.
you her whole.
Yeah,
Yeah.
never had a
She
bad
ain't
day.
never had a bad day on social media. Every day she glamorous and beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't a night.
I mean, that's a red flag.
Yeah,
For sure.
You wake up with makeup on.
Mm-hmm.
Like
I mean, all these bitches do it.
Yeah.
you get that dress to it.
Yeah.
Cook breakfast online.
Mm-hmm.
Is your ass out online? That's the main thing. Is your ass out online? One ass out picture automatically
Disqualifies.
that puts you to the streets.
Mm-hmm.
It's some It's real. There's some dudes out there that deal with it. There's some
Because that's
dudes
what
that say-
there's a lot of dudes. Is what they're looking for.
They say they're
But I also
comfortable
think
in
that that's
their
a short-term
masculinity,
dude.
whatever. But it's goofy to me.
Yeah, it's a dude to let you know he don't want you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That he on some shit for some short term shit.
I got one for y'all though. How come? Because I know y'all did this to a man before. Why do y'all accuse us of liking strippers or the Instagram girls just because we like the picture? I know y'all have all done
I mean,
it.
you
I
just
haven't.
said that social media shows who they are. So maybe that's how she think too. Like, oh, that's what he really wants.
That sounds like an insecurity thing to me.
I was just gonna say,
I never had
That's
it.
because women are saying that men are going to the strip club looking for a wife.
I don't know.
It's the exact because Instagram is a strip club. Honestly, I mean, you can see everything you see in a strip club on Instagram.
Yeah, you can.
So if I'm liking this picture, it's just like me throwing $1. So why does this all of a sudden has to be the image of the wife that I'm looking for?
Oh, it doesn't. I that sounds like an insecurity thing to me.
Yeah.
I ain't been there. I don't make questions like that because we.
I ain't never did no shit like that.
Yeah, because
I don't give a fuck what you double tapping on Instagram or anything else.
Facts.
That shit don't bother me. I think I'm so secure in myself that at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck about none of that. Because just like you double tapping, I'm probably over here double tapping too. Like, it be niggas, people forget it's niggas online. So in my mind, I can't sit up here.
With no shame.
I can't come up here with the double standards. I can do it, but you can't.
But it's still
I'm not
with
going to
no
open that
ill
door if I'm
intent,
not
though.
willing for you to walk through.
It's just a like button at that point.
Exactly.
It's no will intent.
Yeah, I think it'll be different if you comment in a bitch DM.
I
Like, that's
understand because
different.
some
If you double
people
tapping and
don't think
clowning-
like that though. Some
So-
people really be on social media like that, and they just be obsessed with social media like that, and they think like that.
For women who
most of them
act like that,
motherfuckers
I feel like that's a
is
control issue, and I think that's the reason why a lot of dudes don't really want to be in relationships, because once you get in a relationship, it seems like a lot of women feel like she owns this man, like what he do, what he don't do, this and that. And I don't know if I can really appreciate it, but then that's just me talking. So I don't know. Do you get that?
How is it like you own them when it's just your preferences? Like you prefer that.
I was just gonna say,
That's
So
what
you
you
prefer-
there
like,
is
so
a
you
different
like,
line between a boundary and trying to be your mama.
You wouldn't.
I'm
do
not trying to
stuff
be
like
your
that.
mama, but I do have boundaries that at this point, if
Because
you
I'm
feel
pretty
like
sure
you
it's
want
stuff
to
that I
cross,
do
then
that
you
you
can't
like,
fuck
no,
with me.
I'm not
Exactly.
with that.
There's boundaries.
It's respect.
Right.
If you deal with somebody, the way you carry yourself reflects on your other.
It does.
Yes, it do.
So like it would be like me dealing with a church girl robbing banks. You know what I mean? You can't bring me home.
Interesting.
You know what I mean? So like you gotta really look for if you ain't vetting the people that you're dealing with, and you're gonna run into those problems. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I agree with that.
It's things that I see. If I see my red flags in a woman, then I'm just not gonna deal with her. I might have fun with her.
So what's the time limit? What's the time limit to be like, yeah, she ain't it? Because y'all like to hold on for a long time, like years.
Uh-oh.
I don't know. It's directed towards me. I've done it. But
Bitch was feeling shit.
Wait.
He had to admit. He was just like, I know this one is for me. I've done it.
Let me tell you, this is conviction.
Here it is.
Let me tell you, this is conviction because I wasn't even thinking about you and your situation. I'm over here. I was asking genuinely
Girl,
from my
it sounds like you came from a
my
subconscious.
experience.
She wanted you to know it didn't come from the place you might have felt like it is.
It was. That's what I'm saying. You got conviction and I got conviction.
I know,
Because baby, I just got that question. Like, what? When is
I can
it?
get an answer for most men. Most men is because we don't like to redo all that. I don't want to redo first dates.
Nobody want to hit the restart.
I hate to get to know each
I
other.
fucking hate it.
God, that shit is so trash.
Is that because that y'all stepped out there in the beginning? Is that because?
No.
Hey, calm your ass down. Is it because everybody feel like they had to put on their representative again?
It's just, it is a lot of work for the meet and greet and the go. I'm so tired of it. I'm over the shit. I just want to either have it or not have it. Either you got it or you don't at this point. I don't want to do the in between. I fucking don't.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel like
I
I'm
feel
to the
that
point where I'm
too.
just getting old. Like I just
That's
want
what
to
it
sit
is.
on the porch with somebody and shut up.
I don't know what you've been through, but I've been through too much.
I'd rather sit alone on my porch. I ain't sitting
I can't take no more bullshit in my life. We either
I
with
ain't
the
with
shit
it.
or not.
You shouldn't accept it.
I get it.
You shouldn't accept it. You gotta You know, moving and make sure you ain't bringing it in, inviting it into your life.
I understand. God, dog, how do you get there without doing the initial steps? Like, you can't skip steps when
If
getting
that's what
to know
you want,
someone.
then you have to do
Right,
it.
because you have to get to know you have
Especially
to like
if you
discern
at
the
ground
spirit.
zero
I know
when it
exactly
comes to
what you do.
dating.
The first thing you gotta do is the opposite of what she said, the timetable. You gotta take that off. It's not a timetable of getting to know somebody. You can know somebody for 10 years and
never
still
know
not
them.
That's
That
facts.
is correct.
What about seasons though? Because people go through certain seasons, so maybe you met them during a certain season, and then they, 10 years later, they're in a whole totally different season. You're in a whole totally different
I
season.
mean, you can't judge nobody off their past. If you judge everybody off their past, I'll be sorry, real sorry. I mean, but I'm not. I've done my work on myself to put me where I'm at. So you can't judge nobody off their past. I mean, everybody got a past. But if you see the growth, and you can see the growth in somebody, they can't fake it for too long. So if you see the
especially
growth,
if you actually watch it, you paying attention, you'll see it.
Yeah, if you dead ass paying attention, you'll see it.
if a person that's working on themselves, it reflects on them because their life gets better. When you work on yourself, your life get better.
True, I know that for a fact.
So, that means you don't have that many friends. That's what I hear.
right.
That's right. Yeah, okay.
That's part of working on yourself. That's part of working yourself. You gotta weed out.
Billy ain't gonna give me no play. Y'all gonna get all the good ones.
Yeah, nah. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't got no good ones around me. Them niggas. Like, for real. Good luck. Telling you, go to the. I wouldn't even know where to tell you to go.
Nowhere. Which is why the fuck we stay in the house.
I mean, what do y'all look for in men then? And a man that you want is your man to say you want to be your husband. What do y'all look for?
I need communication.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That's it.
That's the main thing.
So you just need a nigga to talk.
I need communication. I don't want it to ever be where we are at odds and we can't communicate. If I'm not fucking you enough, I want you to be able to say, "Hey, you ain't fucking me enough." You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like instead of you going out doing whatever it is that you're doing. But yeah, I'm high as fuck.
I feel like she's a captain too. I feel like she's a captain with that too.
So it's more to the story, but I can't figure it out yet. So put it on pause and go to the next
I was ready. I was like, "Where's the rest?" Because me and this bitch is like, "That's a little too much."
It definitely ain't
Just
When we created our ideal nigga bitch to each other, bitch, I never heard communication.
all
bitch.
this world needs is
I lied.
communication.
She lied. That bitch lied.
That ain't enough though. That's just it. Communication. You just want a nigga to talk.
No, it is definitely deeper than that. Unfortunately, I can't tell you what that is just yet.
Man, this is hard. This is why I say I ain't ready. So listen. Just know what the fuck you want in life. Like, when I think about some shit, on some real shit, like, be goal oriented, know what you want in life. You know what I'm saying? Be able to communicate that, like you said. And shit, at the end of the day, shit, know that, like you said, we friends first. So at the end of the day, like, be able to look at me as your friend and in a relationship. Don't just, let's not play no games. Like, if I can get somebody who is genuine and authentic with themselves and they come in 5150 all the time, I'm Gucci. I can work with that more than I can work with anything else. I would even pick that over a wallet.
That's so serious, though. What about just the man who cuts the grass? He goes outside.
Here she go. What you gonna
He
be doing
gets
at
on the
work?
grill. He gets the wallet. He clean up bills.
He do everything that I want him to do until that nigga say, "Where's dinner?"
I cannot
And now
stand.
I'm looking at him like, what the fuck? Bitch, wake your ass up, bitch. Nigga been out here cutting grass. You ain't brought that nigga no lemonade. Not once.
She a mother Tart. Don't you let her do it. Don't you let her do it.
Bitch ain't brought
You
that nigga
know
no
damn
lemonade.
well.
Not one time.
That is not how we roll. At all. We were taught way better than that.
Communicate with me. Tell me you want to cut the grass. Well, I don't know what to do.
I'm that bitch. I'm outside watching. Having a good old time.
So you ain't
I want
so you're
simple
not
shit.
gardening while you...
No, bitch, I don't garden. But I want to watch my man cut that yard.
But if your man was
And my dinner is cooked. Because, bitch, I cook, I clean, I fuck. I do everything I'm supposed to do.
Okay, so then
But
let me...
you just said if you said you ain't fucking enough, so you heard that before then.
That what? That no. I've never heard.
Because we the anyway,
anytime, any place, in the house kind of bitch.
Period. Anywho.
Never not coming out my mouth. I ain't nobody ever never had to say that to me.
Never.
Say, Kee Kee, get the fuck on, bitch. I don't know what the fuck wrong with you. But I ain't for this shit every
I'm tired, bitch. Damn.
shit.
Get on there and order that rolls for you, bitch. Okay.
What about your dude, Tart?
You know what I'm looking for.
She go.
I can't.
Looking for a God-fearing man
You already know.
who's gonna lead
To money.
Yeah.
to grow and growing together.
She gonna get dick
Oh,
problems.
shit.
You'll get a whole bunch of problems.
No, he just got to be filled with the Holy Spirit. He got to be from God for real. Like the way I read the Bible, he's got to match that. Like, cause that's what I'm studying. I ain't worried about nobody else out here. I'm studying my word, and I'm like, okay, this is what a real man is supposed to look like, and that's on period.
You have to go to church.
And if I don't see that in you,
Jesus.
yeah,
I just need
And that's on
real
period.
man status, and I can go from there.
because I'm tired of it all.
That's it.
I'm tired of it all. I'm tired
That's
of the
it.
beginning stages, asking all those questions.
Stupid ass question.
Online dating, DM dating,
I ain't never
at
did
the
that.
club dating, at
Gas
the bar
pump
dating,
dating.
Gas pump dating.
I mean, Walmart.
Come on,
I
you said
Planet Fitness dating.
Where you gonna meet him at? Church.
I don't know. That's why I'm reading my Bible. God is gonna guide me. That's it. That's what I gotta believe.
And until the Lord slap her ass with a man, that bitch, every nigga who come
working.
around, she gonna be like,
I'm working and I'm gonna be like, cha-ching. Period. I'm working on my own. So that way, when I meet that caliber man that's like me.
He ain't gonna qualify. Cause he gonna have everything you want. He ain't gonna have that bag.
That goes that expectations conversation.
And God ain't gonna matter then when he ain't got that bag.
But you know what?
Jesus
Like you
ain't gonna matter when
said,
he ain't got that bag.
like you said, I can give it some time because sometimes a man needs that woman to activate that in him, and that's on period.
But
That's God's original design.
Because God gave you everything you wanted, but you still wanted that bag. God can give you everything you want. You get
brought you
nothing
the
in
God
return.
parent man, brought you the man who go to work, got you.
He can't do nothing but cut your grass and change your oil on that expensive car. He know how to work it though.
And that's all you need.
No, you don't.
Is it just me? I need a new panel of bitches.
No.
Yes. But it is.
What? Okay.
So
No.
How much love
no.
do you get
It's
from
an
watching
easy
that
question,
man
Tart.
change your oil?
Would you deal with a man
He
that makes
can't-
less money than you?
That makes less money to me. Yeah. But he got to be making some type of money, like clothes. You know,
What's the
tax
bottom?
bracket.
What's the bottom?
like bottom job,
The
like
bottom-
Tinseltown. That's where I started at in the movie.
That's town. That nigga could be a minimum wage worker.
No,
Okay, I'm about to say,
no.
you ain't got
I
that.
thought you were saying what's the.
No, what's your low for a man?
Oh, what's my low?
Yeah.
I thought you was asking like what's the lowest. What I see is the lowest. My lowest. Like, how do you want me to explain this? Like, the salary.
I was gonna say I'd rather hear the annual, bitch.
For real.
Okay.
Because the annual don't mean that's to take home. I'd rather hear the annual.
At least 50.
Okay, so I was in the same ballpark. I was 50 to 60.
Yeah, at least.
That's not.
Kee Kee.
I can't answer that
That's not
question.
hard, right?
30.
That's not unattainable.
I can't answer that question.
Why?
Because I can't figure out if this man is for me or not because he makes this or he makes that.
I mean, that's a great way to not know.
I mean, I think if he's making me happy and like we really vibing and I know that he can take care
Then
of
that's
himself,
negotiable.
then I'm not too much really gonna be worried about it because I know that what he doing is he's really just maintaining himself.
I'm not
taking
looking
care
for.
of
I'm
himself.
not looking for
My
perfection.
thing
I'm looking
is
for something real.
I got me. I don't need him to have me, but I need him to have him. And I need when I say I need him to have him, I need him to have him in retrospective. He don't need me. This is why I should.
I mean, that makes sense because that's what you're doing now. That's what you're doing now. So that's what you're looking for because you are maintaining yourself. So you're looking for somebody that's doing the same. Because when you're doing that, then maybe y'all can come together and just do that together.
Maintain together.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be.
But y'all ain't doing no 50-50, so that ain't work. That ain't gonna work.
No, I'm still not doing 50-50.
Just
So
because.
that ain't gonna work.
So are you only
Well,
looking at
but not.
50-50 in the financial aspect?
What y'all just described sounded like 50-50 to me. Y'all said, well, we can get together and we can maintain together. That sounds like 50-50 to me.
Yeah, but it doesn't always have to be
but it doesn't have to
monetarily.
be. Yes, it doesn't have to be monetarily. So, like you said, at some point, if I could see you being the man who I could work, I feel like I could go the distance with, right? Mm-hmm. I'm okay. Like gender roles ain't. I'm away from that. So okay. Like that, it's not that hard. Like I'm not looking at it like, oh yeah, cooking is a job, cleaning is a job. Nah, because I understand that when it's time for the trash to go out and the gas to be cut, you got that. So it's not like and when the rent is due, you not coming to me like, hey, where's your part of the rent? Nah,
because you got
So
rent.
does that make you feel less of a man if we like make more money?
Not at all. Not yeah. A woman, I can never be intimidated by a woman's pockets. I'm the prize.
I'm not saying that men aren't prizes. The way you said it made it sound like she ain't a prize.
I was trying to see if the bitch was gonna let it ride or she was gonna come out and say that. I knew Betty Eddie was gonna come out.
But all I heard was I'm the prize, and all I heard was me and only me. I was thinking to myself like, nah, y'all the prize.
I wanted to sound like that for a reason. It's supposed to be that I'm the prize. Y'all are women. Y'all looking for a man, right? Are y'all looking for another woman?
No, but
The scripture says he
Who findeth
a wife.
findeth a good thing. That sounds like the prize to me.
But the thing is that's where the difference is. That God also put more women on earth than men.
yeah, he did.
So we have to find. Y'all don't have to find. We find y'all. Y'all really think y'all choose men?
No.
Y'all really think y'all choose men?
No, but
I think we do to a certain
The
extent.
ones that
I get to decide who comes in and out of my life. I get to decide that. So in that aspect,
I get
That
what
only
you're
pertains to the
saying.
men that you don't want, though.
I get what you're saying because the
Y'all
ones
ever had
that I
men
pick
that y'all want that didn't want
myself.
y'all?
no.
Y'all capping now.
On everything I love, I haven't. That's not it.
What do you mean by didn't want you? What do you mean by that?
Like, he didn't fuck with you. He fucked with somebody else, married somebody else, got with somebody else, doing something else.
Oh.
Of a person that we wanted,
Yeah.
but didn't get to have because he was messing with someone else or this and that.
Because he chose somebody else.
During the relationship or before this relationship?
In the choosing phase.
In the choosing phase, no.
So y'all always the chosen one. Y'all ain't never been no rejection y'all's way.
I always say I get what I want when I want it.
Yeah, I've never wanted a relationship that I didn't get.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been picking on me. I've been rejected.
I'm trying to think of any.
No.
I can't think of any.
Maybe we too conceited in that manner where that would never ever happen.
Yeah.
Or did that man play y'all?
I've been in a relationship with a man who left me.
You know what?
that
I
I was
have been
in
in
love
that
with.
situation where he picked somebody else. Yeah, I've been in that situation.
To where basically he was an option.
It's always an option.
Yeah.
Just like you just said, we options, y'all options.
I mean,
yeah,
yes.
because we weren't
We have
together.
more
Me and
options.
him
That's
weren't
why
together.
We
Yeah.
have to search.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
That's why we search. There's way more women on earth than men.
Yeah.
So we
Yeah,
have to search.
I've been in that situation.
Touche.
We have to weed out
You've been in that situation. Which one?
where somebody else get yours.
Oh.
You know,
It happens. It ain't saying nothing about you. It's just
Yeah.
that you might not.
it
be that
does.
person.
It's real. That's real. Yeah. Thank you for tuning into this week's episode of the Clownin with My Cousins podcast.
Make sure you check us out on all of our social media platforms.
Got something you want to discuss? Hit us up in the DM.
Bye. Bye.